Okay, let's check back with Ed and Bob, who, if you remember, are washing dishes alone for the first time. Okay, Ed, are you all right? Oh, that looks awful. You better go get that checked. Hurry now. All right, let's see how Bob's doing. Bob! Are you okay?
Yeah. Housework training for men will not be seen tonight, so that we may bring you the following episode of Almost Live.
We're so happy here. It's so exciting. It's been such a beautiful week in the city. The sun's out, but you know, definitely the season is changing. I think we all know that. It's a lot less daylight. Pretty soon it's going to be time to bundle up and stay indoors. But did you know that they're having a strange kind of housing problem in the colleges around the state? Did you guys read about this, that not enough students are staying in the dorms? That they're losing the students to the off-campus apartments? And I have to say, I just don't understand that, because when I was at the U, living in the dorms was just a little slice of heaven. I mean, it's just, why would anyone want to move out when you have access to that wonderful cuisine and randomly assigned roommates, which is just wonderful. Anyway, to keep competitive and to attract more students, the dorms are offering all sorts of new features like free cable TV, weight rooms, and saunas. This is all true, if you saw this in the paper today. And I suppose at the UW, they're probably going to put in Gap stores in the lobbies, and I'm guessing maybe replace a few of the elevators with water slides, you know, something like that. But actually, there is a big effort going on all over the Northwest to attract students back to the dorms. I thought you might be interested. For example, at Evergreen, guaranteed non-functioning smoke detectors in all the dorms. That's guaranteed. Which is good. That works really well. They're filling right up down there. At Seattle University, I thought this was very nice. An Altoid mint on your pillow every night. It's kind of a classy place. At the University of Oregon, a very important innovation, a Jason Shelley early warning system, which they need that there. You're safe. At WSU, beer-filled water beds. That's it. As if they need it. They're like that anyway. Whether they're water beds or not, actually, it's like that at WSU. And finally, at Eastern Washington University, free shuttles to a real university, which is a good innovation, which is good. And I have to say that I hope all of these things bring more students back into the dorms, because college, it's a very special time where you can make friendships that last a lifetime, and sticking with your friends is important. You just ask these guys.
They are the spokesman for a generation.
So, what do you want to do, J.D.?
They are the soul of an entire movement.
Oh, I don't know. Delmer, what do you want to do?
They are men who wear caps a lot. I mean a lot.
How about we go blow something up?
Okay.
Sure.
They're the Capheads. And America is listening to what the Capheads have to say.
That's a big boat.
Yeah, that is a big boat.
You ain't kidding, that's a big boat.
What kind of boat is it?
I don't know, it's a big one.
So what do you want to do now?
Oh, I don't know. Delmer, what do you want to do?
How about we go shoot something?
All right.
Only one thing is certain in the Caphead world. Those caps ain't coming off for nothing.
Please take off the hat.
No,
Come on.
hat stays on.
Because a Caphead without a cap is just a head.
Man, that is one big silo. That silo's really big.
What happened? What happened? Took my cap. Don't look at me. Get down. Get down. I'll cover you. Gus, go get another cap. Get down. You'll be all right. Hurry! Who the hell did this to you? God darn it.
JD, here you go. Here you go, buddy.
Right. Feel better? You're looking better.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So, what do you want to do now, JD?
I don't know, Delmer. What do you want to do?
How about we go spit at stuff?
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
They're cool. They've got caps. They're the Capheads.
All right, stay with us, won't you? We have a wonderful show, and we'll be right back.
Promotional consideration for Almost Live provided by Ballard Computer in Seattle, Kirkland, and now open in Tacoma. You've been waiting for it, and now get ready.
Okay, here it is. Sunday afternoon, 2 o'clock, Tampa, Florida.
Then another top event,
Wednesday night, Detroit, Michigan, the biggest arena that I can rent.
followed by the big final showdown.
Next Sunday afternoon, Sleepless in Seattle at 2 p.m.
It's no holds barred for the trade debate of the century.
The president can show up at 1, 2, or 3 of them, or he can stand back and watch out.
It's NAFTA Mania
Anywhere, anytime.
with Mad Dog Ross Perot.
Nice response is you can run, but you can't hide.
It's a battle royal.
They'll be there. I'll be there.
Time and location subject to change.
And the lobbyists are going to be sucking air.
NAFTA Mania. Get your tickets now.
Don't worry, I'll pay the bill.
And now, a message from the Coalition of Women for a Gentler America.
Hello. As women, we are concerned about the growing trend of violence in American film, a trend that has never been more apparent than in the current crop of popular movies.
You see, now playing at a theater near you are not wholesome family pictures, but rather a glut of big-budget shoot-'em-up action films such as Demolition Man and RoboCop 3. And these films are sending our youth a dangerous message that violence is an acceptable way to solve everyday problems.
Well, not only is this message dangerous, but it's unrealistic and just not the way people behave in everyday life. For example, let's say my husband forgets to call one evening and comes home late. Should I then meet him at the door and point this at his head? Of course not.
Or what if my husband grates cheese all over the counter and then doesn't clear it up? Well, should I do this or this to him? Well, hardly.
Or what if he forgets the one item on the grocery list that I really needed? Do I then want to do this or this or this to him? Absolutely not.
And when he threw a red shirt in with the white laundry, ruining my $150 slip, well, it didn't even occur to me to do this or this or this.
And when he missed the toilet for the millionth time, and the next morning I stepped into cold, pungent, congealed urine, I didn't want to grab him here and do this to him!
And when he forgot my birthday for the 4th year in a row, I had absolutely no desire to do this to him, or this, or this. Oh, I don't want to do this, or this, or this, or this, or this.
Don't you guys think you're kind of taking this bit over the top?
Shut up!
And so, in conclusion, the Hollywood way is not our way. And it's certainly not the American way.
If you would like more information on the Coalition of Women for a Gentler America, send for our free pamphlet. Just because he leaves the toilet seat up doesn't mean you should smash his kneecaps. Together, we can make a difference.
Thank you.
Studio amplification for Almost Live provided by American Music, now open in Tacoma.
Did I mention I don't normally do this?
About 100 times.
It's just that I'm in town for a job interview. I don't know anybody in Seattle.
Hey, it's all right. Sure you don't have time for maybe one more?
No, I can't. My interview's at 9 o'clock. I can't be late. I cannot be late.
Okay, sailor. Well, if you get your job and you want to celebrate, you know where to find me.
Right. What's the,
Aurora Avenue.
Right. Thanks.
Yes.
Mr. Downey, Mr. Malzak is here.
Send him in, please. Hello there, Mr. Malinzak. Have a seat there.
Thank you. You have a very nice office.
Thank you. Now, tell me, Mr. Malinzak, why exactly do you want to come to work here at Downey and Block?
Well, first of all, there's your reputation in the insurance business. I want to work...
Yes?
Is that your wife?
Yes, it is. You were telling me why you want to work for this company.
Yeah. Have you been married a long time?
11 years. Could we get back to why it is that you want to work for the firm?
Right. Well, I have 7 years of experience in the insurance business, and I very much want to work for a company that's as good as your wife is. I want to work for a company that's as good as yours is.
You said my wife.
No, I didn't.
You said you wanted to work for a company as good as my wife is.
I did? I meant as good as your company is.
I thought so.
She's very attractive.
Thank you. Tell me about your experience.
It was good, okay? It was great, okay? But I swear I have never done anything like that before in my life. Please, you've got to believe me.
I thought you said 7 years.
What?
You said you had 7 years of experience in the insurance business.
Yes! 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 Yes, I have 7 years of experience in the insurance business, yes.
Then a moment ago, why did you tell me you'd never done it before and then beg me to believe you?
It was a joke?
A joke.
Yes, sir.
Do you think it's a real good idea to tell a joke in a job interview?
No, No, sir.
All right. Well, next, why don't we... Just a moment, please. Yes?
Mr. Downey, your wife's on line 2.
All right. Just a second, please. Be just a moment. Hi, honey. How are you? How's work? I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Well, you know what they say. You can choose your friends, but you can't choose your customers. Right. Well, I hope the rest of your day goes better. Okay, honey. I'll see you tonight. Bye-bye. I guess she had a disappointing experience with one of her customers this morning.
Really? Boy, I'm sorry to hear that. What line of work is your wife in?
She's a prostitute.
If you'd like to learn more about prostitutes and their work, your local library suggests the following books. What to Say When the Trick Won't Pay, A Business Guide to Whoring in the 90s. Diary of a Prostitute by Ed McMahon. And How to Get a Job in Local Television. Your library encourages you to read all about it.
What's going on here?
Welcome to the John Report. I'm John. Here's my report. President Clinton will be facing protests from Seattle's gay and lesbian community during his visit this month because of his policy on homosexuals in the military. Clinton says that no matter where he goes, he always seems to be getting criticism from Capitol Hill. King County's new jury selection system started this week with each potential juror given an ID badge with a barcode. The only problem so far is that it's really hard to roll some of the heavier jurors over the bar scanner. Well, $12 million worth of Asian heroin was seized at SeaTac Airport this week. Airport police said they knew they were dealing with Asian heroin because they tried some, and an hour later, they really wanted some more. The Slug Festival in Elma, Washington has been retitled the Blackberry Festival. The change was prompted by the dismal sales of last year's homemade slug preserves and deep dish slug pie. Los Angeles is experimenting with domed housing for the less fortunate. The city of Seattle is doing the same thing in the Kingdome on Sundays. A coffee fest featuring over 264 exhibitors is being held this weekend at the Trade Center in Seattle. The festival is scheduled to end on Sunday, but probably won't wind down until around Thursday afternoon. A mother and son crack cocaine ring was busted in West Seattle this past week. The mother told arresting officers that she knew selling drugs was wrong, but that, quote, it was something we could do together. Finally, KSTW Channel 11 will become an affiliate of the new Warner Brothers network next summer. Station management says that there will be no noticeable changes made other than replacing weatherman Larry Schick with Elmer Fudd. This has been the John Report. Thank you, and we'll be right back.
You know, being home again brings it all back. How you were never there for me when I was a kid and really needed you. Never played catch with me. Never asked how was school today. Never took me fishing. Only wanted a little bit of your time, but no, you were too damn busy.
Well, actually, Scotty, I was just your mailman.
Oh.
You'd want to talk to your father about that.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Just junk mail today.
Thanks.
All right.
Dad?
This, I think, just about brings us to the end of another power-packed episode of Almost Live. And please don't be as violent as you saw people being on the show. And if you'd like to join us, call this number here and get some tickets, because these people loved it. Didn't you love it? Okay. And now, make dim the lights, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
To tell you the truth, Scotty, I am your father. And you're right, I never gave a damn. Grab your pole. Let's go fishing.